Contractor or con artist? Contact Denver 7 is investigating a local construction company accused of fraud.
A Douglas County family paid their life savings to Dave Miller and say they ended up with very little to show for it. As Contact Denver 7's Jacqueline Allen found out, it's now part of a criminal investigation.
Behind closed doors.
This is a vacant house.
At what had seemed like a reputable business.
Used car salesman poses as a contractor.
Contact Denver 7 is learning nothing is quite what it seems.
And her money is gone. And her house is gone.
Living in a construction zone
We've got 2 bedrooms on this side.
was supposed to be temporary for Mike and Brenda Wagner.
Kind of feels impossible. It's like it's never going to get done.
Back in 2019, they searched the contractor matching site Thumbtack, found Miller Construction, and hired Dave Miller.
Did you do any research into him?
No.
Not as much as we should have.
They signed a contract to build an addition to the home they're now sharing with aging parents. But at every turn, they say Dave Miller kept asking for more money. They paid everything they had.
And you paid him $180,000?
Yes.
And he leaned over and looked at me and he said, Brenda, he said, I swear to you, he goes, I'm going to make this right. And he got up and walked out. We never saw him again.
Every one of the jobs that we got working together on, he got fired from.
Building designer John Reynolds says he worked with Dave Miller for most of 2020 and saw a disturbing pattern with clients, starting a project, getting paid, then ghosting.
He basically defrauded every single one of them.
On the Better Business Bureau website, Miller Construction now has an F rating.
Basically taking on work and then not completing it.
BBB complaints also show Miller's companies have several names with similar complaints.
And sometimes among untrustworthy businesses, they'll use one name for a little while, they'll maybe change the name, or they might enlist a spouse or a family member to register another company name.
We went to check out the address listed for Miller Construction.
There's no furniture in this house, no carpet.
A vacant house. Another address listed, an empty office complex.
Dave, this is Jacqueline Allen.
When we reached Dave Miller on the phone, he promised he'd talk.
We can talk about that when we have the conversation here shortly.
You have an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. How do you...
We're also still waiting for a call back.
These were the receipts.
The Wagners thought they were alone, but a call from a Dougco detective revealed there was more to the story.
Are you having problems with Miller Construction? And we said, yes. He says, I would like to meet with you tomorrow.
Contact Denver 7 has confirmed Douglas County and Aurora police are now investigating possible criminal charges against Dave Miller. Their life savings spent, the Wagners are just trying to clean up the mess themselves, hoping one day the job will be finished.
I'm going to go to the news. I'm going to go to the police.
Jacqueline Allen.
I'm going to go to anybody who's going to listen to me.
For Contact Denver 7.